welcome to another Building It Together video. I'm crunched over because you're legit like a foot shorter.
Nobody cares that you're this, like, to make it equal height. Like, it doesn't look weird. You're obviously taller than I am.
Look at this. Like, I have to shoot it top down, like vlogger style. Like, hey friends.
I'm not that short.
Yes, you are. Okay, that being said, all right, stop. We've been asked by so many people for a final walkthrough of the home. That's what I said in the first video. She goes, sound more pretentious, please. And I'm like,
well, it sounded so influencer-y. Like, so many of you have asked about my skincare.
If you guys want to know about our skincare routine, we'll leave a link in the description later, okay? That's funny right there. But in all seriousness, a lot of folks are waiting for the final video.
And this is not the final video.
Yes.
We have like a final video walkthrough of like the empty house before we moved in.
Yep.
Just to catch you guys up, like, we haven't seen you in a while. It was a really crazy, like, we got like move in the weekend of LAL.
Yep.
So that was wild. We had like house guests immediately on our first night, and then Brian was out of town once a week through the holiday, like up until the holidays, and then obviously it was the holidays. Now we're finally just catching our breath and like actually moving into the house. So people asking to see the house, like, I get it. I want to see the house finished too. It's not finished. Like, we have not finished moving in.
So that's it. It's been a very, very busy last 6-7 weeks. Then you had the holidays and New Year. Literally, we're real life, we're real people. Like, I don't make YouTube videos to make millions of dollars. Like, I don't have any schedule. We try to keep this very fun and casual. I do want to make the final couple of videos for you guys. I don't want to leave all you hanging for sure. So thank you for being patient and flexible with us making this video. What we thought we'd do on today's video is show you guys just a quick walkthrough on the home. Like Liz alluded to, we have a professional videographer that is making a final video where we hope to do kind of like a 20-30 minute,
like, sit down, like, we'll go through like all of the details and all of the things, but today we'd like to show you just kind of like where we're at.
Yeah, the final look. Yeah. So stay tuned to that video. It will be up in about 2 weeks. We already shot a bunch of it and we need to just shoot about the other half of it, so it'll come down the pike really quick. So if you guys were looking for a very, very like well professionally done video explaining the whole process, the details, material,
this is not that.
This is not that video. All right, so what we just are gonna do today, give you guys maybe a 10-15 minute final walkthrough. We're still moving in. Please don't judge us. I asked Liz, I'm like, can we shoot video? She goes, everything's a mess. Like, it's messy.
It's like halfway through January. We still have the Christmas tree up.
Well,
that was never even completely decorated. Like, that's how crazy our last couple of weeks have been.
We
have kids' toys like that have to get organized and put in places. We have boxes still everywhere. And so we had a company come in and organize the kitchen. So like that was unpacked, which is nice.
Thank God.
That's pretty much been the only thing.
But we are getting back to putting Humpty Dumpty back together. It feels good to not be in the camper.
It feels so good.
It feels good to just be in a freaking home, for crying out loud. Any home, honestly. But everything being said, let's go through the tour. We're making this video already longer than it probably needs to be.
Yeah.
So you guys probably saw some exterior shots. Fresh snow the other day. So the home on the exterior is looking absolutely beautiful. Front landscaping is coming this spring. Back landscaping.
It's coming in a few years.
Coming in a few years. I might have to do a GoFundMe for that one. I kind of messed up. That's going to be a lot of money. But let's do for what we want. Yeah, I want to pull back there, and that's already 100 grand plus, obviously. So let's do a final walkthrough. Let's start with the garage. We're going to show you some of the rooms. We might pick and choose a little bit. Forgive us, just because the house is like being lived in. So some corners that we don't pan into are probably messy. So real life. All right. So you want me to follow you first?
Okay. I guess let's go
garage.
To the garage.
Let's do the garage. The garage looks really, really pretty. We did have them painted. That was a couple extra grand, but we did finish it up.
We did end up going, it was just white, just a flat white,
yep,
just to look crispy.
So like real life, bunch of empty boxes, paints, totes. What do you got in here, babes?
This is like our storage room. And, we're gonna have like the bikes and the kids' outdoor toys and stuff in here. I think there'll always be some in the barn just because they move things around all the time.
Yep.
For the most part, this is like things that are safe to be cold storage or hot. Like, this is heated and somewhat,
yeah, it's in the garage,
but yeah,
so pretty simple stuff.
Pretty easy.
I gotta build a bunch more racks, much more to come. All right, let's go this way. Come on, Ted. By the way, the Nest cams, if we're the first time we've ever owned Nest, like that's pretty cool. They're all on our phone.
I'm trying to figure them out. Like, I feel like a boomer because I'm like, I don't understand them. Teddy, come on.
Come on, bud.
And then our mud wall, I need to get more hangers for in here so that we can hang things that we don't use all the time, like the snow gear that's not on every single day. We have some shelving happening in here, but for the most part, the shoes are on the floor. And I think that there's a certain point that, like, if we have so many kids, like, it'll always just kind of...
It's just gonna be a hot mess in this whole area, yeah. I'd show you that room, but we just got done like literally organizing all the kids' clothes.
So we were in the camper for an entire year. The kids went through like 4 different phases of seasons and sizes, and I wasn't able to really organize using our system that we have for the kids' clothes while we were in the camper because everything was packed away. So now we're like digging out of that hole. Living in the camper really turned our life kind of on its head. Like having things packed away, not packed away, like things here and there. Like this hasn't been a simple move where you just move from one house to the other. Like as organized as we tried to be on the front end, I'm glad we did what we did, but it still is a lot. Like there's people in our life that are like, you're not moved into your house yet, just take a day and do it. Like I don't think you understand.
No, we messed up.
Yeah.
We'll shoot another video maybe another time, but the wash and dryers are looking beautiful. Everything's looking great. The clothes are for the most part done. We just got to build the racks to store the clothes on.
Yeah, so they've been sorted. They just need to be labeled and put away. This is like one of our favorite things. It's always got water spots on it because it's used.
Jesus, it bites.
It gets used like I don't know how many times a day.
280 gallons saved of plastic bottles or whatever.
Like the wet sleeve now. You know what I'm talking about? Like the soggy sock. Ugh.
Good job, honey. Good job.
One thing that it's driving us kind of bonkers is the freaking dishwasher.
Yeah.
The dishwasher that we have that's currently like in use doesn't have its handle installed, but it works. And then this one that has the handle, it needs a adjustment to it. So
it threw a code the first week we were here.
The first week we were here, it's like throwing error codes and they're like, you're brand new, get it together. I think like the hours that we've been in the house, like if you clocked them, the majority of mine are spent in this kitchen.
For sure.
Like I cook 3 meals a day, all the snacks, like cooking again, and like.
We haven't done DoorDash in 2 weeks.
No, I'm like, I didn't realize how much I missed having like a functioning kitchen, and like this is like the kitchen of my dreams. So I will happily spend like the rest of my days here cooking away, and like the kids are helping in the kitchen, and we got like a whole set of like toddler tools and stuff for Christmas. And it's just been great. This is probably my favorite part of the entire house.
Love it. The countertops, by the way, look absolutely gorgeous. Just trying to get some good shots here.
Probably need a wipe after the breakfast.
We did have ladies come in and clean the other day. Thank the Lord, they did another deep clean for us. The lanterns look beautiful. The built-ins look great. The lights, just super, super blessed and thankful. I mean, for real, like very, very excited about everything. Go ahead.
My second favorite part of the house would probably be the dining room. And I know when we originally designed this house, we didn't have kids, and we thought that we'd have like, you know, like the eat-in kitchen, like, and the table would be here. And then I was like, you know what, maybe like a little sitting area, like almost like a hearth room. And then we had kids, and I was like, you know what, while they're little, having this space be a place that they can play while I cook, and it's worked out perfectly. Like we have their little kitchen. It is always a mess. Like probably don't show their kitchen, but they sit there and they pretend to cook and they play in the nugget and we make obstacle courses, and like having room for them to spread out and play has been like
such a dream.
Such a dream.
Let's go down this way. We'll kind of speed it up a little bit, babe.
Okay. So I keep saying this is my favorite part of the house. This is another favorite part of my house, is having this area walk through to the dining room. A lot of people, when we were designing the house, even before we had kids, were like, don't have a dining room, like a traditional dining room. It's closed off from the rest of the house. You won't like it. You won't use the space. I am so glad I didn't let anybody talk me out of anything. And that's probably the biggest piece of advice I have for you if you're building a house or renovating a house, is like obviously listen to the professionals you have hired. You hired them for a reason, but then take into consideration like your own feelings, and like there's certain things that you're gonna feel very strongly about, and I think you should go with your gut on certain things. Like the fact that we sit down to a family dinner, there are no distractions in this room, there's no phones, like we're just sitting down to dinner. We serve meals family style, nobody gets up from the table. The way that our kids eat, the conversations even that we have like with our 3.5-year-old, like I can't wait until she gets older, and like just the connection that this room is gonna bring. This is our, I don't think we got a chance to show this because I think the floors were covered.
No.
This is our compass. We did it in a monochrome kind of look so it doesn't like pop out at you. It's just kind of unified and nice, but still a fun little element. And it's actually facing the way that it should face, so that's north. And we call this True North. This is our family's True North forever, is the home that they grew up in, and we eventually want to have a southern home and
call it True South.
Yeah, True South. I don't know. Where all the fun happened.
The light fixtures all went in. We could always do videos on those. The front door looks beautiful. Some of you guys have seen some of these, some of you guys haven't. The compass was like, I think $700. I think labor.
It was more than it cost to have it installed.
Yeah, I think the labor was $800. I'm like, what the heck? That was.
But I'm glad I didn't have to do it.
That was expensive. That hurt. Here's my office. If we're trying to talk about 1 or 2 rooms that we love or are falling in love with, 100% fall in love with my office. Like, so grateful and thankful to have this setup in here. Security cameras everywhere. That's pretty much what's always on my monitor. I can track all the way around the home. 15 cameras, and then we also can see the whole driveway from my office, which is super nice. Go ahead, babes.
So just back to the security system really, like briefly, I've never lived somewhere with a security system, and the peace of mind it's given us, not that you like fully rely on like technology, but even just like watching the deer, we can like find the deer at night and like where they are around the house, because there's always deer here. And then the kids run over and it's like a whole, like it's been such a dream living here. Like it's been so cool. But
we got a little hidden door here.
This is the hidden door. It's they're wrapping this part up so it'll be able to shut fully within the next like week, which is cool. But this little access point has been great, just sneaking in and out, like, and it gives us another pathway to take so that the kids don't see Brian and then like are like daddy, like he can kind of sneak around and not get interrupted.
They kind of freak out chasing by.
So our bathroom, another favorite place of mine in the house. The heated floor in here is amazing. Everybody who's come over is like, oh, this feels so nice. And every once in a while, like it'll get turned off or something and you really notice how cold it is.
For sure.
It's real marble. I feel like it gets colder than even like tile does. It just like holds on to the temperature. But this is our bathtub, and I don't even know how many baths I've taken. The furniture you see in this living room is not the furniture for the living room, it's actually for the basement. Our couch is our previous couch with more pieces added to it. It's a love sack sectional, so you can change it around, and it's been really great, like moving through a couple different places. So we just added more pieces for it here to go in the basement. The built-ins are full of kids' toys right now, because when we take you downstairs, you'll see the kids' playroom is a work in progress, but it's probably, other than the guest bedroom, the most finished room in the house. And it's just going through and putting things down there from Christmas and whatnot. But because there's no furniture in the basement yet, because we're waiting for the furniture in here, the kids play up here.
So here's the lights. So you can see the room can turn significantly brighter. We usually don't even turn these on. No. We got a lot of natural light in here, and then here's the
it's a pretty dim day right now because we're snow.
But we usually just keep them like basic, just like that. Usually the built-ins aren't even on. So what do we got going on down here, beautiful?
I don't want to call it a library. I know it sounds weird to me. It's a reading room, so we're gonna do 2 chairs in here with the ottoman in the center, and then we have like so many more books to move in, but so far this is the organization I have. I have everything broken down by like section, at least, so that I kind of know where stuff goes when we start filling stuff in. We just kept the covers on these because they have to come and touch up the ceiling and a couple paint things in here. You can see the kids' playroom.
So this is the player, like Liz just said. So it's starting to come together. We've got a lot of room and a lot of work to do.
I'm moving that rug in here. They have a couple tables and shelves still to go in here, and then it'll be like fully functional.
So here, shut the door.
But it's nice being able to go and just.
So here's the idea why we did a 1/3 lower and a 2/3 upper. Look at that. All the mess disappears.
Emmy's house is the cutest thing, I think, in the whole house. Everybody's obsessed with it that comes in. The builders are obsessed with it. My mom's making curtains like for the little, it's literally everybody's favorite thing. So I won't share in there because it's just a bunch of like kids' toys, a lot of baby doll type stuff. I'm gonna show you the guest room.
How'd this turn out?
Like a lot of house guests. No Teddy, he's not allowed in this room. Go.
Yeah, you already destroyed this room. We'll show you.
The cleaners are here. They made the bed, which is really nice because I'm not very good at it.
So we bought furniture.
We do have furniture.
For our guests.
Yeah, for our guests. To be fair, so like our furniture had to be ordered. This bed is from Wayfair and the nightstands are from Amazon. So
exactly.
If you have the links to anything, let me know. But this room isn't gonna get it like it. I didn't want to buy like custom furniture.
Yeah.
Here. So this is the big bathroom. It's huge. It's such a big bathroom for a guy.
We kind of messed up on this room, but it looks really nice.
It looks really nice. One thing that we did not think about, and this is what I suggest to people, I have a couple of like opinions about what you should concentrate on when you're building, but thinking about walking through and like how you're actually going to use things, we did a lot of. One thing I really missed in this bathroom though was turning the shower on. To turn the shower on, you have to physically go in the shower and get hit with cold
Yeah, and I wanted to get one of those little cutout windows, but those are super expensive.
Yeah.
It's a little flap and you like stick your hand in and just turn it on. Like that's really cool.
It's just not cost effective.
Very expensive, so we did not do that.
So, this is the gym, my gym. There's a guest bed actually in there right now.
By the way, Roombas, we have a little like cheapo $200 Roomba downstairs. We have like the couple $100 ones upstairs. We run them all the time. They
like fight it out though, because we have two that run at the same time on the main floor, and they like sometimes run it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, this room's still a work in progress. We're starting to make a lot of progress on it, but this all is in the last like week, literally. Just a stand on, what do you call it, standing desk, and then I got a bookshelf. I'm making this like a little YouTube studio. We'll have a bunch of content in 2025. Part of my other social media channels with this backdrop, which will look pretty dope. Here, I'll show you guys maybe a little. So here's what the setup will look like. I turned the first one down against the wall. No, the other one. That one, yep. There you go. Like almost like the switch I told you to. All right, and then so that's what it'll look like. And then can you hit that little button right here? This one right here. Flip that, and that's my softbox. So there you go. So that'll give a nice little color on my face without bleeding out the whole background. Pretty cool, huh? Watching 100 YouTube videos. I know, look, we're getting there.
We're going through right now and figuring out like sound paneling is going on this opposite wall. There's gonna be like a lounge type area over here for video podcasting and just regular podcasting. Over there is like his live streaming setup. And this is like the first room that I'm really focusing on decorating because I'm just so excited for you to have your own like.
I'm very, very grateful. Yeah.
So there's the
All right, so I think we're gonna pretty much wrap it up with that. If anybody wants to see maybe some final breakdowns, costs, materials, probably won't get every dollar obviously that we threw into this thing, but if anybody has any specific questions, shoot me an email. But any final thoughts that you have on this with the walkthrough? I'm
just so thankful to be in the house. I think we've always tried to focus on being grateful and just like operate out of that space in life, but living in the camper made us 10 times more thankful to be in a house, any house.
For sure.
And to be in this house is just crazy to me. Like, it feels like a dream every day waking up, and I'm trying to hang on to that feeling and like that mental space of like, this is such a gift, like such a gift for our kids to be here, to have a house, to have our dream house that we did. It's just, that was one of the biggest things that people asked us when we first moved in. And granted, it was so crazy when we moved in, but it was like, so does it feel like home yet, or does it feel weird? And like, it immediately felt like home. Like, I think when you spend so long thinking and dreaming of something, like for 10 years, this has been a process of ours, or a dream of ours. And we've walked through it mentally so many times. And then to go through and be a part of every single like part of it. We lived on property here and got to see every stage, be a part of it all. This place really has a piece of us in it, and our kids immediately felt comfortable here, and just people that stayed here is like, the biggest compliment I got was, you could tell there's something special about this place and you can feel you guys in it. And like, I did. I like walked around here praying like so many times, like through every stage, that just everybody who comes into this home will know how much that they're cared about, loved, and like feel like they mean something when they're here. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, I think that's where we'll wrap it up for the last house build video for now. We'll have a final, more professional video done in about 2 weeks. We're actually gonna gift that video to our builder to use and really talk about like the whole process from start to finish with Mike Miller Building Company. Couldn't be more grateful and thankful for Mike. Couldn't be more thankful, grateful for Andy, their partners, Shelby, their executive assistant, Bill and Juan, and I mean, so many more people part of the Miller team. We got to meet so many people along the way. This has been a 5-year process from the first time we actually met Mike
to like, yeah, from
to today.
Mike.
Like that's wild.
Crazy. And that's one of the saddest things for us is like, not seeing Andy and Shelby and Mike
once a week.
Like they became
friends, family.
And yeah, now we get to see Andy. He lives in the same town that we do, so we see him during the Main Street events and stuff, which is cool. He's like our house dad. And we're like, hey, the windows are steaming up. Like, what do we do? And he's like, turn your stupid thing that
turn your humidity down.
We're
like, oh, did you change your filters? I'm like, no, sir. We've never owned a home. I don't have a dad, you know, like if you will. So like it's been one of those deals where I don't know. So we're very, very exceedingly grateful for them. When I say hand holding us through this whole process, I mean literally. So we're very, very grateful and thankful for them and the whole Miller team, TK, all the contractors. We'll talk more about that in the final video. So check that out. But if you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, again, leave them down below. If you guys are in the greater Southeast Michigan area, I guess, and you guys are looking for a builder, check out Miller. They're fantastic. Let them know we sent you, and they'll. We should get like a Brian's 10 code. A Brian's 10 that's from the other channel, but save 10%. That'd be awesome. I need a Brian's 10 code right now.
I need a 10% code.
But let them know we sent you. If you ever have any questions, we're an open book on pretty much all of this. So if I can help you guys out, let me know. For all of you guys that are chasing your dreams, your goals. You guys are trying to build your business to get it to where, you know, income-wise to build your final dream custom home or shop. Like, dude, we are so proud of you, so excited for you. We're praying for you, we're pulling for you guys. Like, we know if we can do it, you guys can do it too. And we really do mean that, because we are just regular, normal, freaking people, if you can't tell already. So,
these idiots.
Yeah, if these idiots can do it, you guys can do it too, all right? What a process.
What a process.
What a process.
And I know a lot of people, I don't want to keep making this video longer, but with that way the housing market is and stuff right now, like,
I'm glad we pulled the trigger 2 years ago, because we probably wouldn't be able to afford it this same time right now building. Not at our pay grade, no way. With interest rates and costs.
Of, like, the unattainability of a home. And if you're in that position, like,
just keep plugging.
Yeah.
You got this. Yeah, because we felt that way for a very long time. So, all right. Well, guys, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for being patient with us. I know it's been a minute since we uploaded a video. And stay tuned for that final video in a couple more weeks. And then if there's anything more you guys would like to see on the channel, let us know. We could probably search for a new direction.
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
What do we do now?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Have more babies. Build a business.
Get my pilot's license.
Oh, God.
How about I document that? That'd be fun. I'll take you guys with us as we get our pilot's license, private pilot's license. So, all right, over and out, guys. Have a great day. We'll catch up with you on the next one.
Bye.